Good picture. The phone is very clear.
It's not a picture, it's a video.
Thank you. I needed that today.
Mm-hmm.
You do sound as well. Are you doing sound as well?
Yes. Yes.
You watch the sound. I won't do my best.
I expect at about 15 minutes into court,
Still working on it.
so you better start swallowing all that air. But just remember,
That's pretty impressive.
I can totally do that. I can play all of that stuff and look around the room and play. But yeah, beyond that, I need to actually play for me, not just play my cat gets scared when I try to put my instrument, which is so I used to teach private lessons. My cat, whenever the private lesson kids would show up, when he would have to play, she would make that scar off with yowling noise and go high.
I realized I forgot my minutes. I was going to go get water, but they gave me the Loch.
My lords and ladies, assembled nobles of good Artemisia, rise and pay homage to your sovereigns, Sean and Nissa, king and queen of these august lands. Their Majesties invite to their court His Royal Highness,
and noble barony of Loch Salann. You're up, man.
Before you come, the Baron and Baroness of 1,000 eyes, Baroness Amberly, and who is known as Amber, and Baron Stefan.
Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, good gentle calls, I introduce you to you, the 12th Baroness of Barnhold, King Barriga. Your Majesties, we have a visit. Your Majesties, we have a
I can have your help for a moment. I am doing double duty. First, I bring to you, from the namesake of our arms, the Baron and Baroness of Griffin's Lair, Shannon and Malatesta.
My apologies for technical difficulties. Apparently, I did not have my glasses on. Your Majesties, we have a visitor from the august kingdom of Callanshire who craves admission into your court. Please.
Your Majesties, Your Highness, Excellencies, and good localists, visiting us here from the barony of Batavia in the kingdom of Callanshire, the 11th territorial baroness, Dombier.
We'd like to have you visit. Please, sir.
Here opens the court of their Artemisian Majesties, Sean and Nissa. Your Majesties ask that you make yourselves comfortable.
Your guys' turn. Would you honor me? Honor?
Organize.
He's still new.
Sir Michael?
Oh, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. Defender's Tourney is always an event near and dear to our heart. One of the very first events that I have been to as a young man, and always a great celebration of the foundations of our kingdom and where we all started. So it's happy to be here. Thank you all, Your Excellencies, for joining us. Your Excellency, thank you so much for visiting from so far away. I'm delighted to have you as well. We do have quite a bit of business to take care of today, some things that we had planned to do at other events that ended up getting canceled due to the plague that has beset us for so many years now. I'm I'm sure our autocrat will mention this, but the church has asked that we all wear masks throughout the day, so we appreciate you all honoring that request. However, if you are speaking in court, we will allow you to remove your mask so that people can hear you better. Do you have anything? Or did I cover it?
I was gonna say it should be a good day of tournaments and visiting, and it's good to see everyone. We had another break where we couldn't see each other. And as His Majesty mentioned, this is definitely a special event close to our hearts, so we are looking forward to a beautiful day.
Their Majesties invite into their presence His Lordship Ulrich von Grimm.
Morning, all. At Solstice Court, we can call you before you and let you know that we intend to send you on vigil. We give you time to contemplate whether or not you would join the Order of Defense. And at this time, we would send you off to give that contemplation and to take counsel from your peers and the populace at large, and ask you to prepare yourself.
Their Majesties invite into their presence His Royal Highness Gabriel Robertson. Oh, you're already there. His Grace Timur Tarhun and Luther Shaman der Hund. Her Royal Highness Salann von Feuerbach.
As we come to the close of our reign, we wanted to take an opportunity to express our gratitude for some folks that have been of particular good counsel throughout our reign. Timur, as always, you do what you can to save me from myself. Sometimes with that quiet word in the ear that says, "I'm sorry, Your Majesty," maybe that sounded better in your head.
It helped.
How much I appreciate you. Dave and Her Highness Sarah. You would think that as Prince and Princess, that's just part of the job to take counsel with the crown and provide counsel for the crown as well. One of our priorities when we stepped up to this reign was to establish heirs, because with everything that is going on and the decisions that still continue to need to be made, we wanted to make sure that we were taking counsel from those that were next most invested in the success in all this and this transition of getting back to regular events. And so His Highness and Her Highness have gone above and beyond what I would expect of the heirs of the throne in the counsel that they have provided us in managing these decisions and doing what we can to do what is best for the kingdom, especially at such a difficult time. And I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate you answerable, and the counsel that you have given me has been immeasurable, and again, well beyond what I would expect of our heirs.
No. Be it known that Sarah von Feuerbach, Timur Tarhun, Gabriel Robertson is named to the King's Council, done this 5th day of March, Anno Societatis 57. That says 57, but it already is 56. 2022 Gregorian.
Thank you, and please give our regards to our the scrolls are Baroness Eloise Ferguson. Thank you.
3 cheers for these counselors to the crown of Artemisia. Viva!
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 Their Majesties call back into their presence His Grace Timmer and Manny Dispenser. Make yourself available before the party.
Oh, nice save.
It's all attached.
So, as His Majesty mentioned,
Everyone online.
you know, we don't do this on our own. It takes a lot of group effort to make all of this happen. But with all the decisions that we've had to make this reign, there's been a lot of business. It's been a very heavy business reign, and we kind of knew that coming in, so it was expected. Nevertheless, it is always needed to have that extra voice or extra voices. Their highnesses have been amazing as well. And so I just wanted to recognize how grateful I am for you. And Amanda, you are always my little angel on my shoulder. I'm like, well, I didn't mean it that way, but yeah.
We know the truth.
And I just wanted to show my appreciation for them. So, we don't have any scrolls at this moment. They will be ready next weekend. So, but
For these holders of the Queen's confidence, viva!
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 Their Majesties desire to address the court concerning a defender of the citadel.
So, having taken counsel from our Order of Chivalry, there are a couple of folks who we wanted to recognize for their prowess on the field and their activities off the field as well. One of which we were supposed to catch at Solstice and missed that, and then unfortunately they were not able to be here this weekend either. However, it is very important to us to have this person recognized. This would be Attilius Primus Castus from the incipient Shire of Dragon's Marsh. He fought notably in Crown, fought well. He is someone who is diligently working on increasing his skill at arms and has recently started doing swordsmithing and forge work as well. He's absolutely an asset to our kingdom, and we will get the scroll to him as soon as we can. But unfortunately, the inclement weather that we're expecting to come in this weekend has prevented him from traveling. So we just wanted to make sure that this was on record, and I know we're live streaming right now, but you know, kind of keep it on the hush hush for a while.
Maybe he won't notice.
Now that the world knows. But I don't need the scroll.
Outstanding displays of skill and chivalry on the battlefield are highly prized in the Kingdom of Artemisia. Those who defend our lands with honor and dignity are worthy of our praise and recognition. We, Sean and Nisa, King and Queen of these glorious Griffin lands, do wish to recognize those who have consistently displayed fine skill and chivalry in battle. Therefore, today we call upon one such noble, Attilius Primus Castus, to name him by grant of arms, a member of the Order of the Defender of the Citadel. We charge him with continued defense of our lands and responsibilities of leading others by his example, done this 11th day of December, Anno Societatis 56, being the year 2021 of the Gregorian reckoning. Sean, Rex Griffiths, Nisa, Regina. Calligraphy and illumination by Perrer Birch. Oh. Three cheers, Mark Lewis, defender of the Citadel. Viva! 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 Their Majesties do call their baronies for business before this court. Loch, Salann, or excuse me, your Royal Highness, I'm sorry. Boy, I'm getting messed up today. Their Highness, do you have words?
I do. I am absolutely excited to be here. And I was not afraid of the weather, so I came down. Last time I was at this event was the last one we had, and it was the first one I had ever been to, and I had an absolute blast. And I don't think I'm going to miss another one. So I'm just happy to be here, and thank you all for hosting an amazing event. Thank you.
Should we go somewhere next weekend?
What?
I was wondering if we should go somewhere next week. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say it. I remember.
Okay.
Oh, can I make it up right now? Okay, cool. So I just found out that I'm running the tournament today. You guys can hear for the first time that my brain is thinking about it. We're going to do a mass weapon tournament. We'll do, depending on the number, either round robin or round robin pools. And we'll do different weapon styles, and they might not be matched. So, good luck, everybody.
Do their Excellencies at 1009 wish to address this assembly?
Wait.
What?
No, that's how they're doing.
Well, we do have a lot of announcements. We were going to wait for Ethan report. But we're so happy to be here. This is one of our new favorite events. We were so lucky to have been here last time before everything shut down. And it just made me miss everything a little bit more.
Pretty much everything she said. This was always been a fun event. I remember versions of it from years ago. And it has never failed to impress me. It's always been a fantastic event. Thank you for letting us come down and have fun with you.
Your Excellency Honorable. Are you scared? Had it happened this morning? No.
I'm so excited to be here, as usual. I don't think I've missed one since I moved to Artemisia. Oh, so many years ago. I'm surprised he has facial hair because he's been wearing a mask now for 2 years. So I'm just going to go, oh my gosh.
I did the same thing.
It was like, oh, whoa! I do not. Mine still looks the same. It wasn't a surprise for me either. I got up and it looked the same. I'll remember that for next time. Oh, I can stitch something up. You never know what'll happen. Grateful to be here. I also was here the last time I was here. And had a terrific time then. Actually got to do some rapier fighting against some people. That was great. And I left all my stuff home because there were a lot of us in a smaller car than we expected. But we traveled down. I'm jealous that you got to stop at Smith & Edwards. It's always closed on Sundays. And for those who went on their missive and saw that, it's worth going to, people. If you have not gone up there, plan an afternoon. That's not the same. It's not the same. Because if you need an old army vehicle, you can get that too. Thanks for having me. We have a May event way over in May because we keep having to cancel ours. But now it has a lot of things in it, even more than there was before. I'm stepping down in August. People are stepping up. All our officers are changing. It's good to see you all. Thanks for having me.
Your Excellencies and Brickensland.
Praise the word of Shannon Malatesta.
Greetings, everyone. As like Mario, we were both beardless still, so.
That's a beard, Shannon.
Why did you have to tell them? I am so excited to watch all your tournaments, to see that demon decapod.
Go day.
Hopefully for good this time. We are looking so much forward to all the fun that is to be had this day. And thank you for having us.
Speaking of decapods, there is a real easy way to take care of decapods. Virgil! Yes, Virgil takes care of decapods.
All right.
I guess we can go home.
For you to move it as you see fit, or to allow discipline as you see fit, depending on if any of the subjects or some of our next class issue. Made of solid purple heart for the entire head. The half is made of oak, I don't know.
Yeah.
It glows in the dark.
I'll say, if you see a little star coming out in the dark.
For this generous gift for Her Excellency, Viva!
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 Viva! Viva!
I'm in so much trouble.
Your Excellency of Batavia, Your Majesties invite you to address this party.
Good morning, everybody. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. I look forward to a beautiful day of all sorts of activities, getting to know at least some of you, hopefully, and having a fabulous time. Thank you so much.
Excellencies Loch, Salann, I assume you have business before this court.
Herein opens the court of Raven and Sasha, Baron and Baroness of Loch Salann.
Welcome back! Super great to see everyone today. We have a lot, and I mean a lot of things that we're going to try to get done today. Let's start off with... Okay, all right.
Have some words.
Okay, sorry, I had it.
Go fast.
Okay, sorry.
He, Connor reminded me that, the demon decapod has once again come to our lands and come to our space. And we determined why we did not see them last year. And it is because
Social distancing.
His Highness was the defender, so they all were dying trying to get across all the lands to go to him.
Remember, we actually did an excursion to check across the desert lands, and there are just strewn bodies across. I mean, by now they've all dried up and flown away, but there were at the time good bodies.
They never actually reached your land either. So now they're back, and now we have to do things about that. Their Excellencies call forward the autocrat in this event.
Sabine. Ladyship.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, everybody. It's so good to see everybody. So welcome. There's a lot to talk about with this event today. So if you do have any questions,
feel free to come up and ask. I am happy to answer them. So to get started with today, first of all, just want to say thank you all for coming, making the voyage. I think the decapods are throwing everything they can at us with this weather and just with us not being, I mean, this was the last event that we had before the world shut down, right? So we gotta do this. So with that being said for today, a couple of things of note. As you came in with the site tokens, we do have kind of color-coded site tokens to kind of indicate people's level of comfort with physical proximity. And so if you have a green string, then it shows that like you're pretty comfortable with people. You can do kind of this nonverbal like, hey, hug, you know, kind of consent thing, right? You got a yellow one, please ask for verbal consent for that person. And if you see a red string, just automatically, they do not want physical touch. So we are doing that in hopes that people can be kind of more aware of what people feel comfortable with as we come back in person. The next thing as well is with this site, as His Majesty mentioned before, indoors, we please ask you to wear your face coverings. Outside, you are okay not to wear them. Just inside, whenever that is happening. If you have to take a drink or eat something, please just take a bite, put it back over. That is what we ask for that. So we've got a number of tournaments today as well. Woohoo! Yeah. Since I just found out we were also running a heavy, let's talk.
Yeah, let's figure this out.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
Put this together.
It's teamwork, exactly. So we've got that. We've got Mr. Kaz running the Bardic. And so please see Kaz for the sign up there. We have Master Elias in the back running the Rapier. So please see Elias for there. And then we have Laurel Maysoon running the ANS competition as well. Do you need to announce anything regarding that? Okay.
Come see me after court if you would like to enter the science competition.
Now there's going to be an extra fun game that we play on top of this event. It's called the Choose Your Defender Challenge. All right? So in the back, behind their excellencies, Reared and Anna over there, where they're waving, you will find slips of paper like this. All right? On the one, you can write in the defender you believe will win each tournament. Okay? And then please turn them into me by like 1 p.m. Because it would be kind of not great to turn it in after we already know. Right? So you're going to guess basically who you think will win and then turn it in.
How do we know who's competing?
So whoever is signed up on the different lists, that's how you will know. Great question. Thank you. Yes, check at the list table. Thank you. Then this next sheet is earning resources for those defenders. So basically, participate in as much things as you can. You will get stamps for that participation, and the individual at the end of the day and the team at the end of the day that has the most will win, and they get some cool prizes. I have them. I know they are cool. So the stamp people will be the tournament runners. They will give stamps to people who participate. I will also be giving stamps for those people who participate in like Cube and Cornhole. Goose is running a bonsai class. He will also be giving stamps for those who attend that class. There's going to be some make and take crafts, and those people will also be getting stamps. So the stamp sheet is here. Those will need to be turned in just before the dinner break, right after the Bardic tournament. Okay?
About what time is that?
The Bardic tournament will be roughly around 4 o'clock. Yes. So the rough schedule of the day is about noon, tournaments will begin. Then we'll have classes, I think Booster class is at 1. Yes, Booster's class is at 1. We have dancing at 3. We have the Bardic at 4. All right. And
Dinner break and then evening court is.
then there's a dinner break, and then there's evening court.
The evening court will start at 6:30 promptly.
Yes. That is the schedule for today. Okay, so I think that is everything.
I think you got everything. I've got a couple little points, but
Got everything? Okay, all right. Well, again, please, everybody have such a great day today. And again, if there's any questions, please let me know. I really hope everybody participates. Oh, and
at the end of the event too, the more people that play and the more point stamps that we get, the more points that we get, collectively will show if we've really fought back the decathon. All right, so everybody, let's play. Let's do this. All right. Thank you.
No, already, let's go.
Their Excellencies call before them Rachel Ashton.
Hi there. Haven't done a thing.
Never.
Single.
Never, not at all.
Nothing to help us at all.
And we miss you at Solstice. Rachel Ashton, insomuch as you have, through your courteous behavior and honorable acts, proven yourself devoted to the society and the barony of Loch, it is our pleasure to proclaim you a companion of the Crystal Heart. By this proclamation, you are henceforth entitled to all rights, privileges, and responsibilities. 1, a companion of the order, done of 11th December, AS 56, being 2021. Raven, Baron, Saja, Baroness. This is not say who did it.
It was Timur.
Timur did it.
I did it.
Timur did it. When in doubt, Timur did it.
So, there are people within our groups that have done so much over their time and experience that it occludes some of the other things that they do, some of the other additions they make and benefits and contributions they make to the group. And sometimes that can make it so that they not overlooked, but they just, things kind of fall by the wayside. And so, at this time, there is.
Let it be known that we, Raven and Sasha, Baron and Baroness of Loch, recognize Duchess Nisa Al Anatolia as a companion of the Laboring Artists Recognition Company. She is hereby entitled to wear the regalia of the Order and Church at times deemed appropriate. Done this 5th day of March, Annus Societatis 52, being 2022 Gregorian. Calligraphy and illumination by Baroness Annalise Ferguson.
Your Majesty, we have seen and watched all of the different arts contributions you have done in art and sciences over all these years. From the plates that you've made, to your weaving, to spinning, to animals that you work with, and everything else. We've seen it all. There were a couple points that our autocrat asked us to cover and just make sure that we're calling out. We do want to make sure that we are sensitive to people's pronouns. So if there's a correction to someone's pronouns when we're out in the field or when we're speaking to them or something like that, just be a little bit respectful and try to help them out there. We're going to, some of the resources and activities, they're going to be happening all day. So please go and enjoy. We have several beanbag throw sets. We have a couple cube sets. We'll have gaming over in the corner over there, I believe. Plus there'll be some Scribble workshop going on there. So come and join those things. And then there's one other point that actually, can you help me remember? No? Okay, well that's it. If I remember the other part, I'll
Your Excellencies, I made a mistake, and so I deeply apologize to our latest award recipients. 3 cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Crystal Heart and the newest member of the Labor and Artist Recognition Company. Vivat!
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 Here in recess is the court of their excellencies.
Your Majesties do request that all for whom this court is their first visit to the modern Middle Ages, please present themselves before their Majesties.
Please kneel upon a pillow.
They're all paid for.
Good morning. So they didn't tell you about this part, did they?
And now y'all know I'm going to sit.
They didn't tell you that on your very first day you'd be brought up before the crowd and presented yourselves and whatnot. The reason we do this is because we wanted to say thank you for joining us in the current Middle Ages and for trying something new and having the courage to come and see this thing that is weird and exciting and fun. And we know that you have all kinds of questions, and we encourage you to ask those questions of anybody that's here. We're going to bring you up at the beginning of the day so that people know that you're all new, so that you can recognize your faces. And so that they can help you understand what it is we do and who all these people are and all these things that are going on. So we wanted to thank you, and we have some tokens for you. We wanted to give to you some small cups that were made by a lady waiting, just as a reminder of that very first event that you went to, where everything was so exciting and you have all those questions, and we hope that that you may come to another event and bring this mug with you so that you may dine with us and enjoy each beverage. And just as a reminder of that very first day, because we only get that one first day. And we welcome you, and we encourage you again to ask all the questions that you have. And thank you so much for joining us.
For these newest sojourners into the modern Middle Ages, vivat!
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 I wanted to say, I don't know if this isn't directly related to this event specifically, but it was requested by someone that I do it'll be online kind of class on court etiquette, especially for new people when coming in. And so I just wanted to put out there that if anybody has any suggestions or things that they wish they knew, if you can just either message me on Facebook or message me in the Crown box so that I can put that information in. That was it.
last scroll that we wanted to present for His Excellency Fred. So at growing a birthday on 1000 Eyes, we were honored to recognize His Excellency as a companion of the Order of the Gratia et Comitatus. And at the time, the scroll that we had didn't quite work out. So we've had a scroll made for you. We'd like to have that right now.
Within our kingdom's borders can be found those whose demeanor and actions provide a sterling example of our kingdom to follow. These persons are like the griffin, who with the grace of an eagle and the nobility of a lion represent the ideals upon which our society is founded. By these words we, Sean and Nisa, King and Queen of Artemisia, do with just cause recognize our subject Stefan Sorensen for his inspiring example to all by proclaiming his worthiness as a member of the Order of the Gratia et Comitatus, witnessed by our hands on this 20th day of November, Anno Societatis 56, being the year 2021 in the coming era. Calligraphy and illumination by Sataki Nanami, inspired by the Hours Catherine of Cleves illuminated manuscripts.
So while this has already been presented on the court record there, we are still delighted to have a second opportunity to tell you how much we appreciate the kingdom for ourselves.
Three cheers for Artemisia's newest member of the Gratia et Comitatus. Vivat!
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 Their Majesties do call before them their most loyal servant, Malkin Allerson. The Order of the Chivalry serves as recognition for chivalric virtues and prowess on the field of battle. The Order of the Pelican came into being to acknowledge those who give of themselves in exemplary service to the society. The Order of Defense recognizes those who finally duel with the narrow blade. In recognition of the creativity of our society, the Order of the Laurel attends to the artists and scientists who glorify through their work and make our lands a more beautiful place to be.
As a symbol of her long and arduous journey, Malcolm is requested to finish her last port of call before being presented to your majesties.
Very well, proceed.
Malcolm, your first port of call is to speak with the one that is known as the longest.
I've made in my years at ST, including my peerages, taking you on as mentor, is probably one of the decisions that we're kind of proud of. Move forward on your journey. That was your
Malcolm, it is my honor and privilege to speak to you and live your the world is used as a symbol for many things. Victory, prowess, even cooking, cattle, flavor, and fire. You, like the world, have lots of flavor and fire. And you have demonstrated great passion and prowess in your craft, in your service, in your love for your kingdom and the people around you. You have brought great variety, love, humor, and spice to all of our lives by tantalizing our taste buds and quenching our thirst for knowledge through your teaching, your exploration of sciences, your inquisitiveness, and through the beauty and splendor of your classroom. You bring people together. Your time, energy, your mentorship, your craftsmanship. You illuminate our world in so many ways. Malcolm, it is a delight to see you here, and I know that your adventure is
We have had a lot of conversations up to this point, and I am so happy to see you on this page. You are an inspiration to us all. I said it before you are, and everybody knows it. People look up to you. You are an inspiration, and you deserve to be a part of something. Please continue to do what you do. With your unbridled enthusiasm, your joyous laughter, and your heart full of love. I know you will.
And before we get here, I know I don't look like Brax, but let's pretend I look like Brax. Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, travelers, dreamers, and gentle nobles, I, Praxilla Taurina, Laurea, send greetings and wishes for every good fortune. I apologize for my absence, but I will speak of the words and teachings of Malcolm Allerton, and so have given these words by prophecy. Malcolm is an instructor who constantly learns and stretches. She understands that being the only one who knows a skill is a lonely thing. The best way to fix that is to find others who love it like you and teach them so they can speak deep and broad and teach it back to you. She brings bright eyes, a brighter smile, and a hearty life to this endeavor. Malcolm makes glass windows to see through that illuminate and throw light into all corners. She shares the skills so all of us in society can hand in a map and help to find our way. She both literally and figuratively answers the questions: where is the land? Where are the shallows? Is there tallow in my sounding bill? If I send it to the depth, will it be mud or sand, stone or pebbles, sharp edges or shells? What is the distance from the coast to the deep, and which way go the tides? Malcolm has always been a peer and was recognized as such long ago. Yet she has never stopped striving, never stood still. She brings something new each day and shares it with us all. She does the difficult yet necessary with no thought, so that others may be easy and the fun. I am grateful for the wisdom of the crown in choosing to recognize Malcolm and provide her with orders. I support this action as I support others of the Griffin throne I am pleased to be sworn guilty to. Asserted and affirmed on this feast day of St. Karen, that our Nosa Praxilatory.
I have the great pleasure of speaking to this lovely lady today, Your Majesty. She has been a great example for all of us and always willing to share her art. You go to an event in this kitchen and I want to have a fish. Let me first show you how to make your own hooks and line. To which she pulls out the kitchen and shows us all how to make our own hooks and line in 30 days. She's always willing to create art in the form of scrolls, even beautiful ones made of glass. We are so blessed to have all her knowledge and her gift of being able to share that and make sure everyone who wants to know knows. Thank you for everything you do, and I fully endorse this beautiful lady and the accolades that you wish to bestow upon her.
I've known you many years, and the one thing I can say is constant. You're a constant service provider. You constantly push people to excel. You constantly create. You constantly teach. You constantly, there's consistency is what you are, and for having been someone that has been a Pelican longer than most people have been in the SCA. Most people look at it as an end to a journey. They say it's the beginning, but a lot of people see it as towards the end. But you have become this, and you have consistently continued to prove over and over and over again how much of a spirit you truly are. And this accolade of being recognized for your artwork and the beauty that you bring into the society is well earned.
Today I'm recording, being asked to speak on language. But how much to speak of heart? It's just a forward in this conversation. Vulcan, you have a great heart. A heart that doesn't give up, a heart that refuses to give up, a heart that cares for so much and so many. You teach. She has a love of education, either as planned classes weeks in advance, or as a fill-in for the last minute when the whole appears in the schedule. How many of us have strolled into the starlight shining away about lights in the night sky of this trail of knowledge? How many of us have sat in on a make it or take it class together? Maybe it was a small woven stitching kit that you had a chance to put together. Maybe it was making a hat so you're not running around sunburning the top of your head. Vulcan's love of messing around with things until she knows how they work. She's relentless in her pursuit of knowledge. Few people have the tenacity to do a project over and over and over again, as many times as it takes to get it right, no matter how many times the artist ends up swearing at himself or the art. And yet here she is. Many of us know the art that she has made. I clearly recall a custom-stained glass piece that she got from her. She sews. I know that many people here have garden from her, and many who would like some. She fights. Early on in my rapier career, I had the fortunate circumstance of fighting this magnificent person, and she taught me a very valuable lesson. Me being faster only means I find the end of her sword quicker. of stuff, lots of stuff. Kingdom and baronial history, arts and sciences, medieval and modern, useful and trivial. I think there's a new business. Vulcan is a force of nature. Those in need tend to gravitate toward her as she constantly radiates a sense of safety and belonging, something that our society should never be without. She takes these lost folks and guides them, nurtures them, and helps them find their place and show their gifts and take them forward. She embodies many of the ideals that are considered to be the most noble characteristics valued by our peers. Vulcan is both a ceaseless wonder and full of ceaseless wonder. I stand here today asked to speak of her heart. Instead, I am here to remind you of what we all are already aware of. Vulcan has great.
Welcome. Be reminded that you are not alone on this journey. Your family and friends will continue to support you in great son. Your Majesties, I bring before you now a company by the love of her lives. Her Excellency, Malcolm Albertson. She is an Oleander, many times the Queen's confidence, carries the griffin's heart of Artemisia, and Alcée's amity, a crystal heart. She's a pillar of Artemisia, a golden maple leaf of Artemisia, a companion of the Key's cross, a companion of the golden sun's splendor, the 7th territorial baroness of the barony of Griffin's Lair, a griffin of Artemisia, defender of the dreams, and mistress of counsel. I bring her now to hear you.
Vulcan, we have heard words of praise of your prowess in the arts and sciences, and your character is a peer. It pleases us greatly, and it reflects our own observations over these many decades. And it is at this time that we'd ask you, is it still your intent to receive from our hands the right noble order of the laurel?
I would be honored.
Their Majesties would ask unto their presence members of the Order of the Laurel.
Malcolm, before we can proceed, there are two things. One, I often forget that when we are privileged enough to recognize someone for the great work that they've done, that I get this on the stage for a moment. Just keep my word. I wanted to say that I've watched you for quite a while. And the joy that you have helping others, teaching others, and seeing others succeed is contagious. And the things that you teach others, whether it be in the sky, in the water, working with glass, working with your hands on the ground, your joy again is infectious. And this is just the tip of what you do and the tip of the iceberg. And we are extremely privileged to be able to recognize you today. The second thing is I believe that you still have a belt and need to be released before we can continue.
Morning, Malcolm.
mine. I broke my own rule. I said, she's a peer, I want her as my apprentice. Because there's so much greatness here that I want to be a part of. And a hallmark of an artisan, of a laurel, is perseverance. And if you look at the laurels here, not one of them will tell you that they haven't had to persevere through something. And you embody and are the definition of perseverance, and I knew that. But I think you went over and above, because while you are amazing, and we are all amazing at perseverance, I don't know anyone that looked the Grim Reaper in the eye and said, I'm not done yet. So, if there's ever a better example of perseverance in what striving for greatness, I don't know. We have a contract. So, I won't read the whole thing because it is wordy, but it basically says that I, as the Laurel, took you on as an apprentice, as part of the Artemisian Navy, to go and pillage and plunder and acquire lawful supplies as need be. You bring stuff to me, make sure it looks good, which you have done. The most important part is that this commission shall take in effect upon the date below and remain in full power and force until such time as this contract is agreed to be set as fulfilled, either by mutual agreement or by request from the Crown for purposes of advancement. I think, whereas this was done on the 2nd of November in the year 54, we both signed it. But based on the words of their majesties, this contract is fulfilled. And now, it is fulfilled. Majesties?
Thank you,
Your Majesties, the medallion showing her membership in the Order of the Pelican and the Laurel was made by Master Alan Smith of Darkdale in the Kingdom of Palantir as a gift.
We would ask that this medallion be passed on like the order.
let's fight.
The washing of hands is to symbolize not just the cleansing of the body, but the clearing away of all that is not pure, that is not right, that is not the laurel. We wash away.
We wash away the lady that is Malkin, to cleanse you, to reveal the laurel that is Malkin. Malkin, at this time, we would hear your oath as a peer, and if you so choose, your oath of fealty would sign as well. Malkin, behold King's justice. This is the outward symbol of our temporal power in these lands. It has been used to witness great acts of honor, and it has been used to dispense justice in our name. And today it will be used to witness your oath as a peer, and if you so choose, your oath of fealty.
I state your name.
I, Malkin Ellington,
A laurel of Artemisia pledge.
a laurel of Artemisia, pledge
To serve the kingdom and its people.
to serve the kingdom and its people,
To help maintain the order and the dream.
to help maintain the order and the dream
By prompting both arts and sciences.
by
I'm sorry,
promoting
by
both arts
promoting
and
both
sciences
arts and sciences across the known lands.
across the known world,
And help others strive
and help others strive
to do their very best work.
to do their very best work,
To keep humble and speak the truth.
to keep humble and speak the truth,
To keep curious and continue to learn.
to keep curious and continue to learn
Until the world ends.
until the world ends,
The stars fade.
the stars fade,
Or death takes me.
or death takes me.
Okay. We hear, and do we, Sean,
And we, Nisa,
hear these words and know them to be true, and do for our part swear to protect you and your household from all dangers from within or without, and to serve you as best we may in the execution of your order and your new rank and station. These things we swear until these crowns shall pass from our hands, death take us, or the world ends. So this is our pleasure then. Place this medallion upon you, and to name you Malkin, Mistress of the Laurel. Please rise. To the Order of the Laurel, the people of Artemisia, we present to you Malkin Ellington, Mistress of the Laurel.
For far too long, our land has lain in darkness. Hearth fires have been banked as travelers have abandoned the roads. Shadows have obscured the flames of joy spread by our regular greetings of friends separated by long journey. In the fullness of time, as the wheel of the season slowly takes from us the light of day, we celebrate the return of light to our land. The guest lamp by which hospitality is practiced, the cook fire by which great feasts will be again prepared, and the campfire around which we gather in joy and camaraderie shall not be rekindled. As we celebrate this return of light, we celebrate as well one of the great practitioners of light within our realm. Malkin Arlitzson, long recognized for her services to our forebears, our realm, and our society, has become a beacon of the arts and learning as well. Through mastery of fire, she has assembled glass of glorious hue, joyous to the eye and inspiring to the mind, transmuting light natural into light enhanced. Through her observation and teaching of the lights of the celestial vault, she has provided our subjects with the skills to know where they are and find their way safely home again. Let it be known that we, Shan and Nisa, King and Queen of all Artemisia, use royal right and prerogative to proclaim her and announce her and recognize her as a mistress of the laurel and accord her to all ancient rights and privileges attendant to such an elevation, and compel upon her the duty to attend all lawful conclaves of said order, guarding its secrets from but those within the circle. That part's important. Unto her do we grant the following benefices to further her scholarship and craft. A mine for potash near Loch Salann that her glass be more easily formed. A mine for cobalt near Sentinel's Keep to produce glass of brilliant hue. A mine for land near 1,000 eyes to produce canes to it. A mine of lead, 1,000 eyes. A mine for lead near 1,000 eyes to produce canes to assemble the pieces, and the right to build an observatory on the highest peak in Dragon March, where she may study the stars unblurred by lights of crowded baronies. Explicit in all these grants is the expectation that she shall remain a loyal subject of the realm, proponent and teacher of the arts, and wise and good counselor to the crown, defending the laws of Artemisia, championing her people from this day henceforth. May her light shine forth undimmed by any who would cast shade about. Fiat lux, done by our royal will and marked by our own hands, this 15th day of January in the 56th year of the society in our barony of Griffin's Lair. Sean, Rex, Nisa, Regina. Can you read that for me? I don't have my glasses on.
Text by Master Enrico Cedric Thomas. Scroll by Mestre Gomez de Santander.
For the newest member of the Laurel, Vivat! 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 After such wondrous ceremonies, it is their Majesty's desire that this court of Artemisia recess and that you go about the business and enjoyments of the day.